Hey folks, it's Jeff again. This is lesson 2 for Elite Traffic and Training. And in this lesson, we are going to talk about the 3 different kinds of traffic and how you master them. If you remember from lesson 1, we focused on, in lesson 1, we focused in on the 4 different kinds of mindset that people have when they approach traffic. And I'm not going to recap those 4 because you can go back and watch that lesson. But what I do want to focus in on was the different outcomes and how the successful folks that we've worked with have managed and used traffic, and how the folks that have either had average results or who have unfortunately had failing results. And moving on forward through these lessons, we're only going to focus on the things that the successful folks do and how the successful folks use these different traffic sources. So, in today's lesson, we're going to talk about what successful folks do and how they use these 3 different kinds of traffic. Now, the first kind of traffic is traffic that you buy. And traffic that you buy, a lot of these things fall into and follow along with from our last lesson. The traffic you buy, to be successful with it, you've got to have a timeline, and that's usually going to be 3 months to 6 months. You've got to have follow up. You have to continually be in contact with the folks who come into your marketing funnel, and you've got to follow up with them for 3 to 6 months. The folks who we have built client relationships with that have been successful, they follow up and they build a relationship with the people who come on their lists forever. They're going to continue to be part of their life. They're going to continue to bring them value. They're going to continue to create content for them. They're going to continue to send them offers that they believe can help them accomplish the things that are important to them in their life. The third thing that you want to do to be successful with traffic you buy, you've got to have a menu of options. And that menu has got to have many different things that might appeal to many different people who are on your list. And that menu can include everything from high ticket to low ticket, to monthly payments to payment plans, to $7 items to $7,000 items. I mean, there can be a complete menu of products that you want to have available so you can help more people on your list accomplish the things that are important to them. And oh, by the way, as you do that, you're also going to make more money. The fourth and final thing that you've got to do to be successful with traffic you buy, you have to build a relationship with the folks that are on your list. You've got to tell them your story. You've got to share your ups, share your downs. You've got to show them how you can help them get what they want out of life. And as you share your story and you share your relationship, you're going to start to become part of their life. They will look forward to your emails. They will look forward to your Facebook posts. They will look forward to the text messages that they get from you, the YouTube videos you do, the Periscopes, the Twitters, they will look forward to hear about what you're doing, how you're doing, and what you found that might be of interest to them. So for traffic you buy, you've got to have a timeline, you've got to have a follow-up plan, and a multi-pronged follow-up plan. You've got to have a menu of products that you can have available to help people, and you've got to be willing and skillful to build a relationship with the folks who come on your list. The second type of traffic that you can use and that is incredibly successful, and some of the most successful folks we know, this is probably one of their biggest traffic sources, is traffic you rent. And by rent, that is traffic that you are able to get access to either through relationships, through leverage, on. The third type of traffic is traffic that you own, and that's the list that you build, the social media presence that you build, and the either SMS or text messaging list that you build. We are especially for new marketers who have got newer lists, email open rates are very, very low. And they still work, they still make money, you're still successful with it, but it's not as successful as a seasoned list that might be 5 or 7 years old. It's not as successful as a marketer who's been doing it for 5 or 10 years. New folks starting with a new email list, it takes a little time to get it built up. Now, when it gets built up, it's a heck of a money machine. But it's kind of like year 2000 technology. You know, statistics show that around 10 to 30% of emails actually get open that you send out. That's fine, but that's kind of a low number. The second type of the second type of traffic that you own is social media presence. That's either Facebook fan pages, that's Facebook comments and shares, that's a Twitter following, that's YouTube channel, that's any of those different social media platforms that give you the ability to communicate with folks who have chosen to follow you. Now, those channels and those platforms are incredibly successful. You know, depending upon your experience and depending upon your skill at building in those platforms, you can get 20 to 60% interaction on any post that you put out. You can drive tremendous amounts of traffic on demand with your social media platform and social media presence. The third and final type of list we recommend everybody's building right now is a text messaging list. And that is really getting to be kind of the new frontier of list building. And the open rates and the interaction with those lists is just unbelievable. We've run some tests recently where little lists of 5, 6, 700, we're generating clicks, not just opens, clicks in the multiple 300, 400 range. It was unbelievable the amount of traffic that we were able to command basically just by sending out a text message. And as you remember from our first lesson, we talked about the fourth mindset was the very most successful marketers and the very most successful online business folks. They have a mindset of commanding traffic. And they have a mindset that freedom, true freedom for them and for their business, comes from their ability to control and command traffic. Being able to command your own traffic is really the key to commanding traffic. In our social media platform and your text messaging. In around 9 months, we've seen folks go from nothing to significant successful businesses. But it takes time. And for the folks who are watching this message, if you're interested in what it would take and if you want a little more insight, I'd be happy to share with you how we do that for folks. Now, in summary, and as we get ready to lead into our next lesson, your skills are going to equal your success. And simple, learnable skills. The three different types of traffic: buy, rent, and own. Those take some very, very simple skills, very learnable skills, literally blueprints that you can follow. And those are going to be the topics that we cover in our next lesson. If you've got questions or you'd like further follow-up from some of this video, please feel free to comment below. Please feel free to reach out and ask us for any input you would like or need. And please remember that Elite Traffic and Training, we are here to help you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.